Hey everyone, this is ATG with another first to 10 audio commentary. Today you might be wondering what is going on, why are we looking at a map of Japan? And the reason for that is we are going to do a little geography lesson along the way. Very short, very brief, I promise. Just to see where these players are from and where they actually met, because this is also quite interesting. For today we have Toshiyan, a player from the Saitama area, visiting Port 24 in Nagoya and playing against Tori, who lives there. So Toshiyan actually comes from the Saitama area right here. There's a couple of arcades there. These are my personal bookmarks. Everything that has this color are actually arcades. I bookmarked them for my trips, and he likes to play in that area. Also very close to Tokyo, as you can see. But up here, let me actually see where it is. Very far away, I have to zoom out. There. Oh wow, it disappears. In Fukaya is Robot. It's a video game museum Robot. That's an arcade basically in the middle of nowhere. Can't really go there by train. You can, but you have to do quite the walk into like the industrial area of the town. And there's a huge arcade there with retro games, and this is where many Japanese players of that area like to meet up. For example, Kyuntakuya, if you know that player, and also Toshiyan and others that I met there. So this is where he comes from, and Toshiyan made a little expedition, as the Japanese call it, whenever they travel to play. They call these expeditions all the time. So he went from Tokyo all the way over to Nagoya, right here between Kyoto, Osaka, and Tokyo, to visit Port 24, and just right here, dead center in Nagoya, pretty much. By now you probably know what Port 24 is, where Port 24 is, and also this is the Taito station. This is not Port 24, so whoops, sorry about that. That's a bit embarrassing. I thought I was the only arcade I bookmarked. However, these Google bookmarks like to break, so I have no idea where Port 24 is right now. I know I have it bookmarked somewhere. There it is, Yagoto. I should have just looked for Yagoto. As you see, not quite that center. Oops. Yeah, but here we go. So he made the trip all the way to Port 24 Nagoya on one weekend just to play players there. And he had two first to 10s actually. First one, as I said, against Tori, and the second one was against Hokuto. That's also an amazing first to 10. I'm currently debating whether I should do that one first, or maybe do more recent ones, because we had Urasha visiting last weekend as well, who was playing against the usual suspects, and those matches were also fantastic. So yeah, might be up next, we'll see. Anyway, to get back to Toshiyan, you can see his team already at the top left. I put it there very ungraciously and very ugly manner. Very quickly edited that in. This is a team that will probably make you go, what is going on? Because this is unorthodox, to say the least. First of all, we have Marlene, one of the fastest characters, if not the fastest character in the game, with the best air movement and shenanigans. We have Ducking, which is probably, I would say, undisputed, the strongest character in that team. He's like A+, or A tier, or S-, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely the strongest character in the team. And then Athena. And you might be wondering, how on earth do these three characters mesh together? Well, you are about to learn. This is a crazy team, and it's actually working very, very well, as you'll see. I will very quickly introduce the characters. We can jump right in. I already said Marlene has high movement, but what people always underestimate with Marlene is she has incredible stun potential as well. She has that electroshocker move that looks like some kind of Final Fight attack, where she's just attacking the opponent with her electroshock thing. You can actually shift that, and it does a very high amount of stun. Ducking is another character that's very good to use for stun combos because of his chain combos. And then as a leader, you have Athena. Athena, probably useless if you don't play her as a leader, but as a leader, she is very, very strong. And to give you an idea of what I am talking about, I have prepared this wonderful GIF here. Just look at this. It's the Bird of Death. Let me just quickly hide the character portraits. Look at this. The gigantic red hitbox. This is unblockable, by the way. The second hit when she's coming down is completely unblockable. You have to roll out of the way or do something, or you will get hit. First hit is can be blocked, this one, which is also gigantic, but the second one will get you. So this is why the team actually works. Good stun potential between characters 1 and 2, and you can easily also always shift to Athena to just do the LDM. Not the strongest team, definitely not the strongest team, but super interesting. Now getting back to the map. Gonna go back to the fake Port 24, actually to the right Port 24, I hope. Well, let's just hover over Nagoya so that I don't have to search for it again and embarrass myself. Well, actually, okay, here's Yagoto, so never mind, it's here. Second team is, of course, Tori. And let me just move him here. Oh, well, that didn't work, never mind. Tori's team might look familiar to you. It's the exact same team that Toru is using. Toru used to be the strongest Vanessa player in the world, undisputed, has retired now. There's an amazing set between him and Urusha on YouTube that you should absolutely watch. It's very easy to find. Just Google Urusha versus Tori. You can also find it linked on the Hard Edge Wiki on the Vanessa side. I might also put the link in the description here of the video. It's a super strong team. It works very, very well. There's a lot of shift synergy between all these characters. I don't have to talk much about Oswald and Kula. You know about these guys by now. I mean, you've probably seen a couple of other videos from me. Very strong synergy, very strong characters, and you basically have the same synergy between these and Vanessa. If you go from Oswald to Vanessa in the corner, you can easily go into LDM. Her LDM is a basically max mode from KOF 2002, which means you can cancel special moves into special moves. And since she has a special move that is juggle anywhere, you can do very long corner combos with that, which are very damaging. And if you happen to have Oswald left, you can actually even shift back to Oswald and then go for an ace, which is basically a guaranteed dead character. So it's a very strong synergy between those characters. Actually, you can also play, theoretically, Vanessa point and then shift to Oswald, which enables incredible ace setups. That's actually a team I'm playing right now. Point Vanessa, then Oswald, and then some leader. So this is also very strong. Same thing with Kula. You can in the corner very easily go into a bread and butter combo, into breath, into ray spin, and then Shoryuken, and then just simply shift to Vanessa, go into LDM for incredible damage. And since Kula is such a strong character, it's also quite easy to set up. So as you see, even though this team is strong on paper, Vanessa leader obviously is not as strong as, let's say, Gato leader, K-Dash leader, the usual suspects. It takes a lot of skill to play this team. It has very difficult combos. Same goes for Toshiyan's teams, also very, very difficult to play. So these two players are basically experts, and I thought this was an incredible matchup to present. And also this first to 10, I've seen part of it, not all of it, but I've seen, like, I think the latter half was amazing, and everybody loved it, so I think you are in for a treat. And I talked a lot already, so let's just head straight in. And I would say, let's go. So this is match 1, and Tori is on one player side, Toshiyan is on two player side. Characters, the teams will lead with Kula on 1P side and Marlene on 2P side, which is already an interesting matchup, as you will see. I would expect Marlene to just play a runaway game and try to provoke Kula into going for the Shoryuken and hopefully whiffing it. It's gonna be interesting to see how these two players proceed. Have to turn down my speakers a bit. I hope this doesn't give any feedback. So here we go, Kula against Marlene, take 1. And Marlene going for these very early jumping Cs, which have a great hitbox. Might also be jumping A actually, and unfortunately got knocked down by Kula, which is on the corner. Nice, and uses the 2-frame jump to get out of there. He really spams that attack, but that was very unsafe. As you can see, if you push that button that early in the air, your landing recovery can be punished. It was a very nice punish from Toru, which is difficult. There's a one-frame timing to punish a standing opponent. Nice, and meanwhile Toshiyan managed to escape, gets knocked down by Kula. Immediate cancel into EX Super. That cost 2 stocks and one shift, which is a lot, but I think Toru just really valued getting Toshiyan's Marlene out of the picture. Now we have ducking against Kula. Kula's almost dead. Ducking using the delays in air to fall later, and that's a dead Kula. Okizemi goes for the cross up. Nice guard there by Toru. Oh my god, he missed that combo, but he hit confirmed that combo. That was actually a setup for the LDM. Usually you just simply shift against a standing opponent and do crouching C into LDM. That's a very easy setup with Athena. Now Athena trying her best to, I guess, back up since she has absolutely no meter. No, okay. Toshiyan kind of getting aggressive there. Now he's cornered by Toru. Toru going for the typical Oswald presser with jumping C and crouching B. Standing E into quarter circle forward B. The interesting cancel. I guess he just tried doing a jumping E and canceled it on reaction. Standing E is horrible with Oswald. So now we have Toru's Vanessa in the picture. It's an interesting matchup. Theoretically, ducking steamrolls characters that don't have reversals, but Vanessa is so great. The movement is so incredible for Vanessa, and she has the same advantage as Duck. They both have incredible pressure if done right. Nice, and Toshiyan gets the kill. There's the cross-up Okizeme, very nicely done. Super long chain there. He misses the super or the saving, the shift. I'm not sure what he tried doing there. Doesn't confirm the jumping E counter hit. Gets thrown by Vanessa. Vanessa going in the offensive. Now ducking corner. Ouch, eats the uppercut. Nice, cancels into LDM. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen that before. He went straight for the uppercut, so Toshiyan wasn't able to saving shift. Otherwise, the whole LDM would have been wasted. One more standing hit, he could have just hit saving shift, go to Athena. Now it's Athena against Vanessa, and this is really scary for Vanessa. Athena, oh my god, and misses the Shoryuken. Tries to roll out. basically option select here with the chain combo from Toru. Oh my god, this is incredibly close already. 6 seconds left, reversal super from Toshiyan, and he takes it. Just playing against Athena when she has 2 stocks is so scary. She can easily do the LDM on reaction. Sometimes you fall out, but you shouldn't really gamble with that. And the damage is insane. It's such a good LDM. You have to be really careful playing against that character. If she is out of stock though, she's free, almost. The usual pressure you will see from Toshiyan and from Athena's is using Phoenix Arrow, the light kick version, which is the ball she does in air. It's an air move. Without the follow-up, because that's slightly plus, and she can really terrorize opponents with that. It's very hard to get out of that. Can also cross up. And another interesting fact, if you actually hit with that Phoenix Arrow, you can cancel into the air version of the LDM, and that cannot be saving shifted. It's a bug with that special move. So Phoenix Arrow cannot be saving shifted. That's pretty crazy. Costs a stock to do that, so sorry, a shift, so a shift into stocks, which is pricey, but it's a free combo. That's really awesome. Here we go again. Kula against Marlene. Marlene's already cornered, jumping A from Kula. Trying to break out again with that jumping A. Works really well for Marlene. Unfortunately, gets put back into the corner. Yep, trying the best to break out, just turtling a bit. And Kula jumping, very interesting. I guess she expected Marlene to just go more, be more airborne, be more in the air and try to intercept her there, which worked out nicely. But again, Toshiyan cornered, having a very tough time against Toru's Kula here. Just a difficult matchup, I guess. Goes for the delay slide. It's a tricky one. Ooh, fake cross up and actually hits from the right side. Nice. And there we go. It's the first LDM combo here. Those are juggled anywhere. These backdashes into that hit. That's why they connect. And this is the infamous eagle loop, forbidden eagle loop. You are allowed to do 5 reps. This is an actual infinite, but tournament rules are 5 reps, and then you gotta stop. Which is fine, it just works for most people. And we also saw that awesome ace set I was talking about between Vanessa and Oswald. There was a dead character. Another LDM. This one is very difficult to land. Mid-screen one. Nice, gets it. Very hard to confirm there. Takes very precise inputs. Basically, you have to do that backstab into that juggle anywhere the moment she lands. And there's a couple of issues there with the input buffer that makes that combo unnecessarily hard. And oh, there you can see. Look at that damage. That's just 50% damage without any hit before that. It's gonna be hard though for Athena to win. This is the Phoenix Arrow pressure I was talking about. Crouching C into Fireball there. Nice trade there. Goes for the jumping D actually. Jumping B. Goes for the reversal super. Wow, but not that. And Oswald goes for the super. Full invul and takes it. So 1-1 already between Toru and Toshiyan. It looked like a very convincing match there for Toru. I think the key was to win as quickly as possible, or actually win Kula against Marlene and then get that confirmed to Vanessa into the LDM and then back to Oswald. That won him the match. It's a lot to happen and a lot to talk about. We haven't really talked about ducking. There's so many little details we could talk about that character. I'm sure we will see more of him while this goes along. And hopefully I'll be able to figure out a bit more about Marlene. I generally know how she works and how to play her, but I can't really tell her A from her C, for example, in the air. It's just uncommon characters, which is great. That's better than just having Kula Gato Oswald all day. Oh wow, so Toshiyan shows, oh wow, nice run under there from Duck King. Goes for the chain combo, roll, I guess to bait a reversal, jumping B, crouching A. Very nice cross out there, misses the combo, it's tricky, depends on your height. Sometimes you can combo it, sometimes you cannot. And he chooses to put Duck King in front of Marlene, which I like, it's a good thing to try out. Goes for the guard cancel roll, very hard to escape from the corner with ducking against Kula, since he also has kind of a big hitbox when he moves, and his normals aren't very great at interrupting her when she pressures you with breath. If you jump out, your jump is rather high, so it's also very dangerous. Doesn't go for the knockdown. I guess he inputted the super but didn't have meter. Cross up, nice guard again. He totally saw that coming. Nice counter. Wow, incredible conversion there. That looked like basically a missed combo with that down forward A, but he had the mind to convert and shift to Vanessa, go for the juggle anywhere. There we go. That's very nice. That's bread and butter. I don't know why. Wow, why did he go for the shift? That would have killed. I guess he just wanted to have Vanessa out there and didn't trust doing a hard tag after the kill, so he really wanted to get her out there. And it looked like he missed that combo with Oswald. It was a bit strange. I don't know why he did that. Anyway, now we have Oswald against Marlene. I could imagine this being very annoying for Oswald, actually. And wow, yeah, there we go. Marlene getting that hit, shift to Athena. Oswald is dead. Nice cross up there. That was the move I was talking about with the electroshock. That actually is a lot of stun. As you saw, that was about 35 to 40% already. I would say 35. Just that very short combo without a jump in. So you can imagine what happens when you use it in a shift combo. And now Marlin is on the offensive guard cancel roll from Vanessa, trying her best to somehow hit Marlin, but Marlin is so agile and currently airborne. Very annoying for Vanessa. With Vanessa, you prefer opponents that actually stay on the ground, I would say, because Vanessa's air normal are so strange. Nice punish there on the air super, that was a bit Hail Mary. Wow, nice cross upside up there, and gets the one frame link, gets the super, doesn't unfortunately have a character to shift to or enough meter to cancel into LDM. Ooh, and actually that punished the sweep. Fortunately, that super from Marlin deals basically no damage. It's almost like a Shoryuken 4 meter. No damage at all. However, if you actually trade with it, which happens a lot, you can add the hammer LDM after that combo. If you play as leader, which Toshiyan doesn't. Nice combo there. Oh, interesting. Didn't go for the juggle anyway. He tried resetting with jumping E. That was a bit strange. Ah, and gets him with the slide. He was doing that this way, not this way, but the dash from Vanessa, the command dash, that has upper feet invul. It's incredibly strong, but it loses to low hits, and it was a very good choice to go for that slide with Marlin and Toshiyan. Toshiyan takes the second match. These matches are really fast. It's a very quick back and forth, and these characters are very complicated. I'd say all of them are hard to play, except maybe Duck King. Duck King is super easy to play and very straightforward. But all others of them, including Kula actually, are quite hard to play, so these are challenging teams to play. Fun fact about Vanessa, if you didn't know, she actually has 2 LDMs, or actually 3. She has the activation LDM I talked before, where you basically enter max mode and do very long combos, but you can also just, if you dream cancel into her LDM, you can do a different LDM where she just extends the super you're currently doing. So let's say you do the puncher super, she just does an additional punch, or you do that super where she goes forward and does a million hits, she adds even more hits. So she's the only character that has that. Basically, if you're too lazy to do the cancel into the custom combo, you use that. Or if your opponent has saving shift, you can also use it, because they can obviously not saving shift that, but they can saving shift the activation. So it's a strategic choice if you want to use that or not. Anyway, here we go. Kula already delivering a lot of damage to Duck King. Getting that hit, but wasn't able to confirm that Kula going for Shoryuken. Instant overhead, jump D. Very nice guard there from Toshiyan. Toshiyan very patient now. 2A. He knows that matchup. He plays against Kyuntakuya and other Kulas, so he should know what he's doing. There we go. That's the stun combo. There would have been a stun, and that's why Toru had to do a saving shift. Nice cross up there into close D, but Toshiyan actually did a backdash on incoming, which made it very hard for Oswald to combo there. Nice counter hit on the super. That's brutal damage there. Misses the combo, doesn't matter. That was a punish at standing A. All of Oswald's records are incredibly unsafe. Jumping A, far C. Jump C from Oswald, goes for the cross up, double cross up, and mash A from Toshiyan, and nice, very nice shift, and that's a dead Oswald. This match is still very much it's very much possible for Toshiyan to still win this, even though, oh, nice EX super, that hurt a lot, and Athena still doesn't have 2 stocks. Ooh, that's unsafe. Oh wow, I'm surprised there wasn't a punish. The heavy kick Phoenix Arrow, I think, is unsafe. I actually haven't researched the frame data yet for Athena. I should do that very soon. Marlin going for the throw. Jumps back, jumps in again. This is, again, very annoying for Vanessa, but she has a huge life lead, so she should be fine. You can see Toru using jumping A there. That move is incredibly strong. It's an insane jump in. It's active for very long, so and has a very nice compact hitbox. So it's a very good jump in. Beats a lot of things. I use it a lot. Nice jumping A, close C into upper, goes for the step forward to super, that's the cancel, does a slight step forward and goes for the complete styler combo. This is incredibly stylish, very hard, and usually don't do that. Usually you always launch, just so your opponent cannot saving shift, and also because the launch combos deal way more damage. There was pure style there, really cool, and I'm glad he didn't drop it because that would have sucked. The only other Vanessa I know that's doing these kind of combos is BZR, who's from Niigata. It's an area very far north of Tokyo. He's very remote, but occasionally he comes out of hiding and visits ft10, other arcades like once every 2 years or something. He is currently probably the strongest Vanessa player and also the strongest ducking player. I would say that Toshiyan is probably among the very strongest ducking players in Japan. I would say probably top 3. It's hard to say, really. Hard to make a list, but he's up there. He's a very strong duck. Also, especially in neutral, his style is very unique. With ducking, you can do a lot of shenanigans with this air stop. In air, if you hit down, he will just stop in air and hover there, and then for either down or forward if you hold forward. You can really use that to bait opponents into making bad movements and abuse that, and he's very good at doing that. Okay, we have Marlin against Kula again here. Kula now slowly moving Marlin to the corner. Marlin trying to get back into the middle of the screen, somewhat getting damage. A nice slide there. Oh, and he got impatient. Blocked Shoryuken, that's a very long combo, almost stun. Goes for the 2A in case she runs forward. That was a cross up. Cross up D because Kula was back turned. Very nice. Kula dead now. Misses the Okizeme. And Toru misses the shift. That would have been a dead Marlin. Would have been an easy shift to Vanessa into LDM. And unfortunately he missed it. It must be very frustrating. I hate it when that happens because Oswald's records are so unsafe. If that happens to you, it might very well be that you lose Oswald. Oh, interesting. That looked like Toru tried setting up a saving shift bait, but Toshiyan doesn't have saving shift. That shift to Vanessa, jumping A and then just going for the step back. Usually do that only to bait saving shift. There's no need to do that. And Toshiyan having very strong showing here with Marlin. Like really strong playing, being really annoying to Toru. Toru taking his time. Heavy punch uppercut is -1 on guard. Very slightly minus, but you kind of don't want to mash into that because Vanessa has quite a few upper body invul moves and the sway and the step, so it's kind of dangerous to mash in there. Ooh, no, accidental Shoryuken from Toshiyan, but Toru missed the punish. Upper tray to A, actually to B, sorry. The back step, Toshiyan getting aggressive there, cancelling into roll. It should be noted that Toshiyan is playing ducking on the 2P side, meaning that the heavy punch duck roll that he's currently doing on the ground is +1 instead of -6 or -7 on guard, so he's plus. And the air version also has more advantage on guard, meaning that he can just do it on guard and be safe and actually continue his turn. Nice punish there with the jumping D. Goes for the cross-up roll. Very nice kill there. That might have even chipped. I just didn't check how much HP Vanessa has left. I guess that was just going for cross-up or chip damage. And he would have had the advantage of 1 frame, so not much that Toru could have done there. Except immediately guard cancel the first hit, I guess. So Toshiyan leading 3-2 against Toru. You can tell that these matches are quite close. Since these teams also have quite high complexity, particularly Toru's team, there's also a lot of situational combos we will probably see over the course of this first to 10. I'll try to point them out, but I'm sure you'll see. They're very stylish. There's just so many juggle combos from starting from Oswald, going to going to Vanessa, or just starting with Kula, going to Vanessa. It's a lot that can happen, and you can improvise a lot, which is fun. The team is a lot of fun to play. Okay, so here we go again. Kula against Marlin. Marlin doing the usual breakout attack, jumping A there, hard knockdown, jump A, B, B, jump A. Using jump A with Kula, you might be wondering why doesn't he use jump C? Well, jump A is way faster, way less damage, but it's way faster. Also in this game, the hit stun of air attacks is always the same. It's always 12 frames, if I recall correctly, 12 or 14, regardless whether it's a light or strong attack. So if you hit, it doesn't matter if it's light or strong, you can always combo. If the distance, if the height of the attack is the same, only on guard there's a difference. Heavy attacks have more guard hit stun. Oh, very nice cross up there, goes for the hard knockdown. Tries to go for the jumping B cross up, which is very difficult, and Toshiyan just rolled out. Now ducking, trying his best to defend, mashing to A, which is fine there because raise spin is minus. Jumping D from Kula, another jumping D instant overhead, terrorizing ducking here. Ducking going for the quarter circle back B. Instant guard cancel roll from Kula, looking for something to punish. And duck going again for the 2A. Very nice reactionary EX super there. He needs quick reactions. And can he punish that super from... Wow, no he can't. It's difficult to punish that Athena super. You can also cancel it as far as I'm aware. Not particularly an expert in her. What's interesting to point out, this move here he just did, forward B with Athena, if that hits, it enables a juggle. So you can just jump into the air super for full damage. And if it don't hit, you can just cancel it into the light kick Phoenix arrow and you're safe, if not even plus. So you can really annoy people with that. Interesting. Oswald going for the standing B to anti-air. Now he cornered himself, or got cornered actually, jumping E from Oswald. Down forward A. Athena backing off, just being annoying with Fireball. She's 4 stocks, so Toru has to be super careful. He's leading in Judgment and live. Oh! That would have been a combo. He didn't really believe in it, I guess. Has to be so careful now. The Judgment is almost in the middle. Nice guard there. Nice roll. Yeah. Beautiful combo. Interesting. And takes it. Interesting finisher there. I would have been worried if I were him that the inputs get screwed up because Athena flew right over him. I guess he inputted those 2 half circle backs early enough that it wouldn't happen. Stylish finish. As you saw, he was rolling at the very last moment just to avoid that second unblockable hit. It's very annoying. If you're not on point with your execution, your character is dead, so it's a bit annoying, yeah. So 3-3 now between these two players.
やでも本当にいい勝負ですね今の時点で。
マウント3-3ですね。
お互い取っては取って取り返し。
ちょっとトシヤンさんの目つきがマジモード入ってます。
いやこっからですよ。こっから長いですからね。まだお互い3-3なんで。
本当序盤戦がやっと終わったぐらいですね。
いやでもお互い集中してると思います。
Okay, ducking first again. Just Toshiyan trying to switch characters around, trying to find a way to win against Cooler. Goes for the chain, instant goes for the chain and blocks, very risky. Ooh, missed Shoryuken. He didn't walk under, he could have easily walked under her and go for the back turn combo, interesting. Maybe he didn't believe in it since the Shoryuken hit so strangely that he didn't want to walk under her. But getting that back turn knockdown with duck in the corner is amazing. Basically you can do a cross-up roll that way. He has that OTG roll where he just rolls on top of you and hits you. And if you do it late enough, it will not hit, but it can then hit meaty against the standing up opponent, and you can use that as a cross-up in the corner. It's really nasty. And meanwhile, nice switch to Vanessa. There's the 5 Forbidden Eagle reps, and there we go, beautifully executed ace. Then he actually needs a certain height. So if you are in the Forbidden Eagle loop and you see that your opponent has a certain height, sometimes you have to intentionally delay the Forbidden Eagles a tiny little bit. Otherwise the ace will whiff. That's really annoying, so it's more tricky than it looks. Another Forbidden Eagle loop, but he doesn't have shift yet, so he's gonna go for the bread and butter ender with crouching C and the juggle anywhere. Links into the machine gun blow, which is her quickest move, and just sways after that. Nice. So I think it was close C into sway, which is also fine. Nice kill there on Duck and Vanessa. Ooh, very nice bait. Nice, he totally knew what he was doing there. Reset, 1 frame link, and another LDM combo, very nice. And shift to Oswald and ace. Yeah, no ace? Okay, just goes for the style and stuns. Why not? He could have just done ace. When I speak about the 1 frame combo with Vanessa, it's actually crouching B into forward A. And you cancel that into sway. I think she has that in several KOFs. You cancel it to sway and you are +6. And her close C is 5 frame startup, so then you link close C. After that, 2B, 6A and sway, and that's a 1 frame link. It's even a true 1 frame, I think, because you cannot pre-buffer it. If you pre-buffer it, you are still in the sway, and that will cause the sway follow-ups to come out. So you have to be quite on point with your timing. Also, it's very distance dependent. Her close C has a huge problem where its activation range is very small. Like, different attacks in this game have different activation ranges when you're close to your opponents, like the close Cs and close Ds. Sometimes they come out from really far away, and for some characters you have to be really close, and Vanessa's one of the worst by far. You have to be super close for close C to come out. That's why I very rarely use that combo. I prefer to do other ones that are more consistent, unless it's a punishment situation. Malin cornered now. Cooler going for the heavy breath, jumping D, jump back B, B, and race pin just to possibly catch Malin jumping out. Malin meanwhile escaping, but it cost her dearly, 60% loss. 8 that Shoryuken, jumping D, and Malin mashing in close A. Oh, hard tag. I'm not sure that was intentional. It could have been a far A into shift or something, and he eats. Oh my god, he's probably gonna lose ducking for that. He's gonna get shift. If you look at the bottom left, and there it is, there's a shift bubble, and he's gonna do the ace. There we go. Oh my god, that mistake cost him the match, I think. Oh, that was a very early cross-up. I think that was a bit too early. It was easy to see. However, I think, if I recall correctly, Malin is a bit thinner when she comes in. And can be problematic for Okizeme. I think if you K-dash, for example, you try to go for the cross-up, quarter circle back, kick, kick, that slide. That's a typical K-dash Okizeme situation on down. I think it's kind of hard to land on Malin, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that's why he jumped early, just to be sure he's gonna hit. And meanwhile, Athena is terrorizing the poor old man with her Phoenix arrows. Oswald backing off now, going for the reflag, just wasting some time and being patient, which is good, because he has a huge lead in HP and judgment, and misses the close D, doesn't matter, was buffering the super already, and Toshiyan fell for it. Well, fell for it sounds rough. I mean, it's not like he had much choice, had to act. Toru now leading 5-3.
いやでもやっぱ先行センスで見てる感じ、先行落としちゃった時に、
まあ11に限った話じゃないですけど、やっぱり KOF って3対3のねチーム戦のゲームだからか、やっぱり初手取るのってやっぱ相当なねアドバンテージになりますよね。初手戦取るの相当大事だと思います。
Malin first again, sticking to his initial order of characters.
見ちゃうとファンボーになっちゃうんですよね。
ファンボですわ。いやでもあんだけコンボできるとやっぱ相当プレッシャーありますよね。
Oh, interesting. Toshiyan very aggressive. Already 50% lost for Kula. I also keep underestimating Marlin. You wouldn't think she deals that much damage, but if you land a full combo, that's a good 28% or something. And Marlin cornered now, which is just the worst situation to be in against Kula. Manages to get out there with the air dive. Marlin has these air moves where she can basically hold the direction. Oh wow, did you see that? Marlin has a yo-yo she can place. And then she placed that on incoming and crossed up the opponent with a roll, and you don't know if it's a left, right, or Kizumi. Same thing with Oswald if you throw the card and roll through your opponent. So it was a very nice cross up there. And Toshiyan has a very strong life lead now with ducking. Nice shift there from... Oh wow, mid-screen combo, there we go. That's the mid-screen bread and butter combo. And shift back to Oswald. Yeah, there we go. To B to A, run, quarter circle back, quarter circle for D. And that's an ace. Wow, beautifully executed. That's really hard to do, that whole sequence. Man, that was amazing. Oh wow, that super's not unsafe. Interesting. Or at least it wasn't punishable with sweep. And goes for the hard tag. Works out for him. Goes back to Vanessa. This is... Anybody could win this match. Nice roll during super freeze there. And Toru was getting aggressive with Vanessa and kind of pays a price for it. Ah, look at that damage. Ah, fake cross up. I was thinking this was gonna cross up, and so did Toru, I guess. Oh, nice. This should stun. There we go. And goes for it. Yeah, and jump D and juggle any... Oh, wow, it doesn't stun. There's one pixel missing. Why not? Interesting. I thought Athena has an average stun. I guess there was like one hit missing in the beginning, because that usually stuns that combo. The cost in the match. I'm not sure if he did the ideal stun combo with Oswald. I'm not sure whether he did D down forward A or just D. Maybe that actually cost him the match. That was a crazy match though. It was really awesome.
さあ、トールさんが今折り返し地点ですね。トシアンさんが折り返すにはあと1回勝たないといけないです。このプレッシャー跳ね返して5本目取れるか、それとも先に折り返しを取るのはトールさんか。
いい勝負ですね。
これはいい勝負です。名勝負ですね。
結構流れ持ってこうが結構一方的に取っていくかなと思ったんですけど、お互い取り返してますね。
So ducking first again. He's just switching every second match, I feel. Goes for the far B, just shenanigans into down, but Toru not having any of this, just getting aggressive with Kula. Now these two are sticking very close. Okay, backing off again, and nice anti-air there. This is an anti-air with ducking. You can just slide into your opponents, very hard to hit if they jump at you. With Kula you can do jumping C, but usually from that distance Kulas don't do jumping C. Jumping C is an Okizeme move, you do it for pressure, not during neutral. During neutral you would use jumping D. As I talk, very nice shift there to Oswald. It's a bread and butter into ace. It's very useful. It's one of the reasons why Kula and Oswald work so well together. This combo. And now we have Oswald against Marley. Nice down forward 8. Went for the wrong quarter circle back though and didn't quite tag her there. It's just jumping around with jumping E. Come at me. And provoking Marlin to make a mistake. He has the advantage right now. It's interesting that these players take so much time in neutral, and I like that. Just looking at... Oh wow. Looking at Toru, he didn't have 2 bubbles, which means he would have... If Marlin hit him, he would have lost the character just from stun. And he just wanted to wait a bit to get back to saving. Oh wow. Misses the punish there with Marlin. And now we're back to Kula, and Oswald is actually alive with a pixel. That must be annoying for Toshiyan. Oh wow, accidental corner cross. That's like a 1-frame timing. It's horrible if that happens. It's just a peculiarity of this game. What you have to do to avoid that, if you shift in and don't want to end up in the corner, just push a button in the air. With a button in the air, you'll always be on the left side. On the outer side, I should say. Nice, and finally gets Marlin, goes for the cross up, and Athena just backing off. I guess that wasn't reactionary, that looked like a guess, but it worked out for him. Reversal super from Toru. That one actually had invul that he did there, but it's super slow, and also as you saw it traded, so didn't really work out for him. And now it's kind of hard to predict who's gonna win. I mean, Toru still has all 3 characters, but they're all on low life. And if he makes mistakes like that, he's gonna lose. Oh man, now it looks like Toshiyan's gonna take this. Guard damage there. And there we go, cross up, forward B, missing the jumping A. Very painful there. Mistakes were made, but this is a crazy scramble. I love these matches, they're so fast. I think after the set, Shingo commended Toru about his play, because if I understand correctly, and I used Google Translate for this, basically Shingo said that Toru has finally become serious in playing, because apparently before he was always a bit let back during his matches and his team, and it looked like he really wanted to win this one and just played at his best, and Shingo commended him for that. Because Shingo is also a very, very serious player and really wants to win, so he respected that in Toru.
これすごいな今日マジ名勝負のボタンです63この傑作はい大丈夫か
B anti-air, interesting. Interesting for Kula there. Jumping A, close C because of a counter hit. A lot of back and forth there. Very nice run under, goes for the bread and butter combo, knocks her back, has time to put the yo-yo out, and just does a dive just to provoke a Shoryuken. But Toru doesn't fall for it. Very patient now with Kula. Ooh, as I say that, he does a crazy reckless race spin into slide. Jump B, and another crazy reckless race spin into slide and misses the shift and now loses Kula because of that. That's gonna kill. There was one shift, one stock, and now we have a full Duck King going for the cross-up. That might have been a fake cross-up. That was so much over Oswald, it's hard to see what that actually was. In any case, Toru got hit. Nice slide there from Duck. Slowly moving Oswald in the corner. Can he punish that? No, it's too far away. It's kind of hard for Duck. Doesn't matter. And goes for the full beat rush combo.
意地でもセービングつかない
Hard knockdown. Okizeme time. Rolls back. Interesting. Why? There's not much to worry about if you fight against Oswald. If you do 2A, then Oswald Super is way too slow to punish that on wake up, so you can just do a 2A and be safe, or even 2B.
ちょっとトールさんが今回は厳しいか
Oh wow, that strange dash you just saw there from Duck King is the bane of every player who plays against Duck King. It's basically a dash that is completely invulnerable from start to end. You cannot punish it, period, unless you throw Duck King. It's super annoying. How you counter it is if Duck dashes at you, you just do a small jump up so you land on his head, and then when he recovers he has to block. If you push the button, obviously you will hit him. Either that or you just throw him. But that move can get you through anything with Duck. It's amazing. I abuse the hell out of it. Anyway, Marlin going for dives now again, and Vanessa doing her best with crouching C anti-airs. Oh! Gets the upper hit. Interesting. Didn't go... Okay, sure, because Marlin was almost dead. Didn't want to invest any meter there. Interesting. That looked like a guard cancel that got thrown. That was, if I'm not mistaken, that looked really strange. Okay, goes for the roll into hard knockdown. Jumping E missed to B into hard roll. And Vanessa just going for guard cancel. Let's 4 stocks. Incredibly hard to win this. Yeah, and Duck takes it with the slide. Sniped in the end. Another nice match there from Toshiyan.
おいなんで芸術家って前提してんのに投げられるんだよちゃんと見てくれよ
People are screaming for Ash in chat. I don't think they understand what's going on here. This is the first to 10 between two experts.
俺のキャラがそっちだとみたいなっていうのが多くないですかねちょっとバネッサとオズワルドおいおい一度食らっただけだぞ審判みたいな
You can see a lot of the usual suspects were in the chat when this took place. There's Serio, for example, there's Kinka from Germany watching, all kinds of other people. Hiroshi is watching, I've done a first attempt with him. The crazy fireball zoner. The usual KOF11 crowd has been watching this. And I was late to the party, unfortunately. Anyway, back to the match. Kula against Marlin. Once again, Marlin just air turtling, trying to provoke Kula. Kula doesn't care. She's just building meter with quarter circle back punch. Goes for the air to air jumping B. Very nice cross up jumping A into close C into forward A. That's a back turn only combo unless you're really close. So that was a very nice combo there from Toru. Toru going again for that crazy slide and race spin into slide. Nice run under. This time Toru actually blocked. Another close C into forward A, and there we go. That's an ace. Well played by Toru. And a dead Marley. Now it's Oswald time. Oswald against Duck. 2B. Jumping E. Duck trying to jump out. Oswald going for jump back C. I guess he sniffed out a forward roll which didn't come. And now Oswald backing off a bit. Just being patient. Going for the quick air normals. Usually Duck approaches through the air if he doesn't use that slide I talked about before. So try to want to shut down that jumping D, which is super annoying from Duck. Such a strong jump in. Jumping B, as you just saw, also very strong air to air, very strong also to stop your opponent from pushing buttons. Basically, Duck doesn't have any bad air normals. Jumping C is the one you see the least, but even that one does have uses. There's a few characters who can low profile with jumping D, so then you use jumping C. And Oswald again, still very patient. Now he has to be because he's facing an Athena who can just LDM him if he's not careful. Nice. That's okay. It's gonna stun. Nice because of that extra hit from back turn. And there's the ace. Very nice. Okizeme time. Let's see if Duck can block this. Goes for the instant overhead, I guess that's why he got hit and didn't really plan on doing a cross-up, or he just mistimed it.
どこまでいけるか
Anyway, Duck got out of this, nice cross-up. Didn't get the conversion, which is very difficult. Far A into sweep, that also looks accidental. Here we go, bread and butter combo. Finishes him off with the super. Duck has still 3 supers left. This is theoretically actually possible for Duck to win this, even though it's gonna be hard. Ooh, oh, doesn't go for the cancel into LDM. Interesting. I guess he didn't expect it to kill, so he wanted to save up his meter for saving shift or for guard cancel or something. I think I would have just done it, but I respect that decision as well. It's a very safe play. Oh, why did he do that? It's the second time though Tori's just doing a strange teleport back with Vanessa there. And takes it. 12 seconds left, huge lead there, so yeah, would have been very difficult for Toshiyan to win this. It's tied 6-6 now. This is a very close first attempt. These players are very evenly matched, I would say.
いや、10先でここまでね、こんなにシーソーゲームになるのはなかなかないっすね。どっからやっぱ流れってのが大体はあるんですけどね。
なんだろう、お互いやっぱり安定させられるのが難しいからそういう風になるのかもしれないですね。
お互いちょっとムラもあるのかな。
ムラが多分チーム的にやっぱりどうしてもムラが出やすいからうまくいってる時はお互い結構差が出るのかもしれないです。66
Okay, here we go again. Marlin getting moved into the corner, hard knockdown, jump back D. Interesting, could have tagged him there with close C with Kula against that forward roll, but didn't really react to it. Oh wow, tried to enter him with close C, but was so bad with his timing that Marlin got off that crouching B, and that's a full punish. Look at the stun! Look at the stun, it's crazy! Just with those few hits that... Oh no, he missed the... Oh my god, okay, he missed the punish. He almost stunned him just with that one single stun, because of the extra hits that Marlin got in before. Oh wow, standing E anti-air, that move is super difficult to use. That yo-yo, she's just throwing it around if your opponent's too close, it's incredibly unsafe. I didn't even know you could use it as an anti-air, so that was a very interesting play there. I wonder if you can cancel it, because usually you can cancel standing E's. Bread and butter combo there, hard knockdown, sorry, soft knockdown actually, or knockback or whatever. Nice air to air there, just not letting Oswald escape at all from the corner, crouching B into throw. Jumping A, crouching B, wanted to go for the throw against saving shift. He just had enough of that. There must have been frustration. I guess in that situation you wouldn't really saving shift. Either frustration or he wanted to like hit a button and then regular shift to only make it cost 1 stock. But that way he saved Oswald, which isn't bad. If that match is gonna take long and he can stall a bit, then at least he has the full potential of his team for combos. It's very important to have that shift from Vanessa to Oswald for the stun. I guess that's one of the several reasons why he's playing Kula first and not Oswald. Also, if you play Kula first, you can also always shift to Oswald and do that ace setup we saw before. Very nice conversion into LDM combo there. Let's see if he... Ah, he drops it. Oh no, that would have been a dead Athena. He could have easily won that if he went for Okizeme, like ace combo into Oswald, then Okizeme and one more hit, he would have taken the match. That explosive comeback potential if you get that close to corner kill and you have an Oswald there for Okizeme, it's always dangerous. Oh no, that cross up made the card come out by accident. That happens a lot if you play Oswald. You probably heard me rant about this before in the other videos. It's always annoying when it happens. You just have to live with that. It's the input engine. Toshiyan leading now with 7-6. Again, very close.
もちろんフルコンで死にます。確かに。まあだからしょうがないですねあれ。
自分の魂が死ぬか死なないかベッドみたいな。
そう頼む見逃してみたいな。いやでもこれトシヤンさん一歩またリード。
さあトールさんこのあたりでそろそろもう一回リード。
Air trade there. Going for the standing E is strange. I guess he just predicted a jump. Going for the jump out, that works so perfectly for him. It's amazing. It looks so unsafe because he pushes that button so early. It has an amazing angle. It just stops people from pushing buttons or from jumping on the bottom. And since you land so far away, it's quite hard to punish. It's unsafe on hit, but if you're that far away, really you have to make a tough decision there as Kula. Are you gonna risk trying to punish that with, let's say, Shoryuken? If he's so far away, it could cost you the character if you screw up. Meanwhile, Marlin is cornered, trying her best to guard the onslaught of attacks from Kula, and there's the delay low hit, takes the round, if you will. And there we go, typical ace combo there. We've seen it before, look at the damage, it's just one combo, 70%, and all that for one shift. It's just so powerful. Duck going for the roll. Oh, very nice. He just waited a very long time for the counter to come out before he went for his bread and butter combo. Interestingly, he didn't go... Oh, there we go. That's the stun combo. I guess it's difficult to stun if you start your combo with 2A with Duck and you only have Athena. She's not particularly good with stun combos, so he didn't want to... He only did that for the second hit and not for the first one. And he also wanted to conserve his LDM, I guess. So now there's only really Athena left with 2 stocks. Kula's out of the picture, but this is kind of good actually for Toshiyan because now he can use his meter without feeling bad. You wouldn't want to use your LDM on a Kula with that low HP. Oh, and there we go, LDM. And that's the full combo, and that's the Hellion loop. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna... Yeah. Oh, very nice. Oh, wow, I didn't know you could do that. Oh my god, wow, what a sick setup. Holy crap, I never saw that before. He did that so that the combo took longer. Basically switching early, just using that double race spin to stall for as long as possible to get shift, to get meter, and do that combo then. I've never seen that before, it's amazing. What you usually do is you end with the one we've seen before, the ender, where you just do the crouching C into the juggle anywhere, and then you shift that one, and then you just do one more race spin with Kula. I've never seen the double race spin, it's really cool. Well played. Again, these players are tied again. It's just one is winning, then the other's winning, and so on. It's just taking turns. It's, I love close first defense like that.
言ってアホなこと言ってる場合じゃないですけど、あと今77ですよ。ここまでもつれたことありますか、実先で。すごいっすね、こんなに。
Oh, jump D with, wow, just Marlin running under that jump D. I think I have to take a look at the running hitbox. It looks like she might be a bit smaller than you would expect. And hard knockdown there in the corner, Marlin cornered, goes for the delay crouching B into race spin, that's safe. Just trading light hits there, Marlin escaping, trying to bait Kula into doing a Shoryuken. Jumping C into jumping C combo. It's not that uncommon to see that with Marlin since she is so quick to go into the air. Very nice shift combo, that's a dead... What the hell is he doing? I guess he wanted to position himself perfectly for that yo-yo Okizeme. The problem is, that kind of backfired and Kula was able to mash out. Yeah. Ah, nice trade. That's what I was talking about before, that super can trade a lot, and it's actually good if it does, because then you can add more damage. Oh, nice shift combo there, and it's not gonna stun, he realized that. Oh, actually, wait, oh no, he just got the bubble. Okay, so he saw that it's probably not gonna stun, so he went for the beat rush. Good decision there. Very nice air stalling there from Duck, and they're just simply going for the throw. Worked out nicely for him. That's what I was talking about. There was the sway combo into the one frame, and Tori missed it because he was too far away. It was the far C that came out. It's so annoying. Just have to be aware that that can happen. Yeah, this time it worked. There was the full combo into close C. Nice conversion there. That's a... Oh, wow. Why did he do that? I think he wanted to reset him. There's a certain setup where you can do a reset. That last move he did, if it connects against a standing opponent, it's gonna guard crush. So if you want to do extra damage, you reset them, they flip, fall right into the guard crush, and since you are still in your activation, you can cancel the guard crush and do something else. I think he kind of screwed up at some point because the opponent got knocked down, and so he used the wrong hit to do that. And that cost him the match. Well, not only that, but yeah, Toshiyan took it. Very nice. So Toshiyan leading 8-7 now, I think? Should be 8-7. Yeah, there we go. There's myself in chat, so I guess this is where I started watching.
ATG-san, hello. Toru vs Toshiyan, ft10. Now. Go, Toru のコメントが欲しいっすね。ATG さん。同じキャラ使ってる。Go, Toru のコメントがあると、トールさんが喜びます。おっと、三重勝さんから時間がないぞ、トール頑張れと。
Okay, so Kula taking her time, backing off, and Marlin again with the jumping ace. Immediate rollback just because she knows this is tempting to punish that jumping A. Jumping C. Hard knockdown, and Marlin now in trouble. Another hard knockdown combo, far B, jumping C, breath, far B, breath, and gets caught. Ouch. Not gonna be a shift combo, that's fine. Marlin almost dead now, has no stock, cannot guard cancel, and gets tagged. difficult. And duck rolling out, immediate punish by close C by Kula, only 4 frame, again incredibly fast. And duck mashing to A, finally makes Kula back off a bit, rolls back. Oh, that looked a bit impatient there. I'm glad he was able to block that cross up there. Double jump, rolls back, trying to bait anything from Kula at all. Very nice shift there into LDM. Toru didn't want to saving shift there. He could have done that simply because he thought, well, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my Kula, but you don't have meter then, and you don't have saving shift. My next hit will stun you, and you lose your character. So I guess that's a trade-off he was willing to make there in that situation. Oh, now Oswald is in trouble though. He's about to get stunned. Now he has to saving shift, so the tables have turned now. This looked like Toru had a huge advantage, but now it's gone actually. Oh, nice conversion there. Again, this is really hard. Always glad to see when Vanessa pulled this off. And another super nice, and this kills. Okay. Oh, what's he doing? No! He wanted to style around. Oh my god, gets the cross up. That was so risky. If that wasn't meaty, then Athena could have easily done the LDM. Wow, nice combo. Another LDM combo, incredible. Just got the meter as well, doing that combo. And another Hellion loop. He's not gonna get the shift. He can stun though, he can stun. And, oh no, he screwed it up. He could have done the crouching C, juggle anywhere, and then shift to Oswald. I guess he screwed up the juggle anywhere follow up. Oh god, what's going on? So many chokes. Please don't tell me he's gonna win this. I actually can't, I legit can't remember how these matches played out. I watched it, but I can't remember, so. I'm not pretending I don't know, I really don't know anymore. Oh my god, okay, there we go. Tori took it. That was closer than it needed to be. I guess Tori is just a player that enjoys cool combos and stylish finishes. And I guess sometimes that can backfire. 8-8 now.
大丈夫か？
俺も言っちゃった。腕が疲れたか？持つのか？
やばいっすか？腕。持ってくれ。いや大丈夫ですか？もう二度と手が動かなくなってもいい。ようやく掴んだチャンスなんだ。
Toshiyan sticking with Marlin first is just he prefers that, and I understand it. I had a longer discussion with Japanese players about whether how the matchup is ducking against Kula, and they were not sure. Like some of them said that it's heavily in favor of Kula, some said it's somewhat even. So there's no clear answer on that, but I think most lean towards strong favor of Kula. Saying that ducking has real problems approaching if the Kula just stays patient and uses her Shoryuken. And as we speak, Kula doing what Kula does, and Marlin's almost dead. Marlin out of the picture, Okizeme, Kula just waiting patiently for Duck to land. Duck going for the guard cancel roll, wasn't able to do much damage from that, but it's okay. I'm surprised he doesn't go for the back turn knockdown in the corner. It's such a nice combo with Duck. Basically what you do is you get a back turn hit and you combo into his Shoryuken, which you usually never use, but it does hard knockdown. And then your opponent is back turn. That's how you get the back turn hard knockdown, and then you can do left right Okizeme. Oh, nice punish there on the breath. It was way too close. It was a C breath as well. Also a bit of a brave mash, I would say, from Duck to just push A there when you're so close to Kula, but worked out for him. Oh, nice rollback. That was a very nice bait. And Toru couldn't help but do that slide. I guess he wanted to slide and then switch to Oswald. It's what a lot of people do. They just do the race spin and then they wait for you to push a button or something, and you just give you basically a brief moment and then always do the slide and immediately shift regardless of it hits or not. If it hits, you could have done the Oswald ace. If not, well, okay, it's still your turn. But a lot of people try this and then they actually miss the timing, and that's obviously a problem because that's gonna cost you your Kula. Meanwhile, very nice dream cancel combo. Oh, he wanted to style, he went for the standing combo again. There was no reason for that. No reason. Okay, hard knockdown. Hard tag. Oh my god. Ah, and there we go. That's the invulnerable dash from ducking, jumping A, close C into forward teleport, another teleport. I'm just gonna call it teleport. It makes more sense than step, I guess. Nice Oswald combo there, and goes to the super. Shift back to... that's a dead ducking. Very nice combo. Nice bait as well. And trade with Fireball, jumping A. And Toshiyan is just... Oh, okay, I was thinking he's gonna keep turtling in the corner, but he just wants to have more space to move around in, so he changed positions. That was standing E from... Oh my god, standing E from Athena. Oh, that was very nicely done there. Oh god, this pressure is so horrible, for especially for Oswald. It's hard to deal with. He's too scared. He could have punished that reflector with sweep. Guard cancel there on the Phoenix arrow, standing E into... Oh, as teleport on the throw attempt, backdash, teleport. He's just gonna try and turtle. Oh my god, this is so close. Please punish. Oh my god, that was so close. It's so dangerous to do that. Wow. I thought Toshiyan's gonna win this.
これで98っすね。
今の一本かなり
今の落としたくなかった。
9 to 8 now for Toru.
さあ先にリーチはトールさん。さあトシヤンさんここから2本取り返せるか。
いやー今の一本は
サウロン君が11をやってないプレイヤーからも面白いなと
頼んだぞ。
コメントが来ております。
やばいな。
これはすごい試合ですね。
Standing A anti-air and race spin, punish, hard knockdown. Ducking first now. Oh wow, interesting. Just goes immediately for the shuriken. It might have been accidental because it was a turnaround. Another race spin into hard knockdown. And breath and ducking. Oh. Race spin. Duck mashing to A. Duck rolling a lot. Oh, this is so scary to watch. All of these movements from Duck are potentially, like, you can easily lose to air. There we go, it's another race spin. It's so hard to deal with that race spin spam from Kula. It's just one of the things that makes her so strong. Even if Duck has a 4th rank 2A, it's one of the fastest 2As in the game, tied with a few other characters, but it still cannot punish race spin. So you're gonna push her to A, yes, but she's so far away, you can't do anything after that. She's gonna be safe. Oh, nice. I didn't get the stun. I guess he was waiting for a saving shift from Toru, but Toru was willing to sacrifice his Kula, and I hope this doesn't backfire for Toshiyan now. Oh nice, gets the Kula out of the picture, goes for the cross up. Oswald rolling out. Phoenix arrow hard kick version actually saw that's probably gonna be a punish, or he just didn't care. Crouching B, hit confirm into LDM, very nice, goes for the cross up. Guard cancel roll by Oswald, probably accidental, wanted to do a reversal roll there. Didn't confirm into super there with Oswald. Both players have saving shift, that's why Oswald didn't go for, let's say, shift to Vanessa or something. Hard tech Vanessa. Oh, that didn't perf. Yeah, he has to do saving shift now. There would have been a stun combo, he had no choice there. So very risky maneuver trying to go for that hard shift there. In neutral. Another one! Why is he keeping doing that? It's so ballsy. That almost cost him another hit there. Could have potentially even lost his character. Oh wow, there we go, LDM. Yeah, nice, good job. And Marlene should be out of the picture. 1, and that's it, that's a kill. Fell right into the forward B, but Toshiyan wasn't quick enough to respond with the LDM. There we go. Guessed with the LDM shift to Oswald. Very nicely done. And that should be an ace. Ah no, he goes. Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, so awesome. I love it. Just goes for the corner carry and the safe combo there. He has Oswald out and he has Vanessa in, so this was very good for him. And he has shift again. Look at this. That's a 4-shift stun combo. It's so amazing. I love this team so much. Like the combination of Oswald and Vanessa, because things like this get possible. Doing a combo with 3 shifts because the combo takes so long. I think this might be the only team where this is possible. Or at least you need Vanessa for that. Amazing. And Toru took it. That's it. 10 to 8. What a set. What a set and what cool teams. It's so much fun to watch these guys play. I hope you enjoyed this. It was something different, something for a change. No Gatos at least. Well, we had one Kula, but let's not tell anyone. No Gatos and no Rios and no Kims. Okay, and an Oswald. Okay, let's also not talk about that Oswald. But we had Vanessa and a bunch of cool characters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Your confused grandpa ATG. See you next time.